Alright guys, and thank you guys for tuning into this video. Appreciate you guys. Today we're going to talk about the 10 common mistakes online fitness coaches are making in their business, which they must avoid at all times. If you're an online fitness coach and you recognize any of these problems/mistakes, stay tuned. The number one problem/mistake that most online fitness coaches are making in their business is thinking the business is about them. The mistake here is they're focusing on their own preferences instead of on their clients' needs, which is really dangerous, guys, So to fix this, you need a client-centric approach. I've thought of the system. It's a really simple sort of system you can follow, and it goes as follows. So you have to develop a client persona, which is your ideal client avatar like shown here, right? Your ideal client avatar, your ICA, using my Google Docs template. I have a link in the description for you guys where you can create your own, ideal client avatar with questions you have to answer, things you have to answer, in order to come up with your whole ideal client avatar, so you know exactly who you're targeting, what your client looks like, what your dream sort of like client avatar looks like. And that way, when you're trying to target certain people or when you're coming on like calls with people, you just grab your client avatar, you just look for the questions and see, is this person even qualified? Is this person kind of near my client avatar that I want to sell to? If not, you know the answer, right? Grab the link in the description, grab the Google Docs in the description and see if it works for you. You do this to map out your ideal client's needs, goals, and pain points. An example for this is you create personas for different sort of like client types, right? So beginner client types, intermediate athletes, because you're targeting people who are trying to, I think, build muscle or lose weight, a certain group of people who are trying to build muscle or weight. So you have intermediate people, or you may even have more advanced, people who are going to the gym, or more advanced competitors you are coaching online. Then you tailor your fitness plans and marketing message to each persona's specific goals and challenges. And by the way, this persona thing is your ideal client avatar. So you make an ideal client avatar for every sort of level in your coaching business that you are coaching at the moment. So that's the solution to this whole problem, right? Then number 2 is not having a business plan. So the mistake here is you're starting without a structured plan for guiding your business, because this is really important. Everyone should do this. You should have a business plan in place so that you know exactly what is your goal, what to do, what are your KPIs, etc. So simply said, to fix this, you need to develop a detailed business plan. So the system for this is using a business plan to outline your business model, your target market, your financial projections, and your growth strategies, your KPIs, your target audience, your target market, everything about your business. Put it in a Google Docs, even like a simple Google Docs, or put it in a Google Sheets. I don't care, whatever you're using for making these type of things, and start making your business plan. Or just search up how to make a business plan. Make a business plan. It's worth it. It's worth it. So an example for this is developing a plan including sections on your unique selling proposition, your USP, some marketing strategies, your revenue streams. For example, you're doing one-on-one coaching where you get revenue from. You're doing group sessions. You sell a course on how to build muscle, whatever you're making money with, put that in, and your financial forecast pretty much. Mistake 3 is not having a niche. If you're not having a niche, I don't know what you're doing. You definitely need to watch this, because how are you going to build a business when you don't even have a niche you can target your service to? You can sell your service to. It doesn't make sense, right? You can't sell something or a certain product, or whether it's an individual or whatever product, you can't sell a certain service or product to people who don't even exist, or you don't even know what people to target, pretty much. So the mistake here is you're trying to serve everyone without focusing on a specific niche. So the fix to this is picking a 3.0 niche, and I'm showing you guys exactly how to do that right now. So the system for this is to come up with your 3.0 niche in order to avoid this mistake, to resolve this mistake. Is, for example, you've thought about building a sort of like coaching offer or business or fitness offer around targeting overweight people. But this whole overweight people niche is very broad, because who are those people? This can be anyone. This can be a random guy on the street. This can be your neighbor. This can be the CEO of McDonald's. This can be your school teacher. This can be anyone, right? So you got to niche it down. So we're going to niche down to our 2.0 niche, which is less broad and more centered towards a certain group of people you want to help. So instead of you targeting just overweight people, which is very broad, very general, we're going to target overweight CEOs, which is already better because now you're targeting a certain group of people that are needing your solution instead of just people. Because who are those people? Now you've picked a group of people you want to target, which is CEOs. And now we're going to target even smaller, niche down even more towards our 3.0 niche, which is overweight CEOs, like here, right? Which already was a better option. Overweight CEOs struggling. So they're really struggling with a certain problem, struggling to lose weight while also building muscle, which is your 3.0 niche, and which is very specific. So now you're not only, targeting CEOs, which is already way better than just people, but you're also targeting CEOs struggling with a certain problem, trying to get a certain solution to their problem, and needing help. Boom. There you have it. Your 3.0 niche. Now you know exactly who you want to target, what problems they have, the solution they need, etc. And your sort of like ICA, your ideal client avatar, can help with this as well by identifying who those people are exactly. So use this. Number 4 is not tracking your business metrics. Track your shit. Track your shit, because I track everything I do. I track my outreach. I track the revenue that comes in. I track my CRM, so I track the clients I have. I track the clients that leave. I track potential clients. I track my sales costs. I track everything, because tracking is knowing, and knowing makes you more revenue. If you know what's going on in your business, if you know exactly what is going out of your business, what is coming into your business, what is happening in your business, how much outreach you're sending, how much money is coming in, you know exactly what is going on in your business, it can't go wrong. You have to know what's going on in your business. You're the owner of your business. You're a CEO. You're an owner of your business. So start acting like one. So the mistake here is you're failing to monitor your key performance indicators, otherwise called your KPIs, right? That affect business success. Your KPIs are pretty much goals you set for yourself, or certain parameters you set for yourself in order to get to those KPIs, hit those KPIs, which are like little small business goals you want to reach in your business. Those are KPIs pretty much. So a fix to this whole thing is metric tracking and analyzing what you're doing in your business. So a system for this is implementing analytic tools to track metrics such as client acquisition cost, retention rates, and revenue per client. Like I just told you guys, all the things you have to sort of target. There are way more things you have to target, but start with the basic things and then just move on to the more complicated things pretty much. Start small. Start simple. So find a software and just search up whatever software you want to use. I'm going to give you guys some examples as well, but find a software that and try things out. Find and try different softwares out that you like and see if they work for you and if they work with your business, and just see what works for you pretty much to track all these metrics. So an example here is using QuickBooks or Notion even. I use Notion for my finances, for tracking my finances, but you can use a software like QuickBooks as well to track revenue and expenses. Google Analytics to monitor website traffic and conversion rates, and HubSpot to analyze client engagement and retention. I have to actually say HubSpot and Notion. Notion is, I do everything in Notion. I track my finances. I track pretty much all my metrics. I even track right here. I track my personal and my business finances. I track that in Notion as well. I have a template for that. So definitely use and check out Notion, or even check out QuickBooks or HubSpot, whatever works for you the best. So just kind of see what works and try to use that software then. So number 5 is scaling one-on-one coaching. So what I mean with this, the mistake here is you're struggling to scale personalized coaching sessions without a plan. The fix to this is scalable coaching solutions, right? It's really simple. So a system for this that I've kind of thought of is to develop group coaching programs, create on-demand courses, or offer digital products. You can do all 3, but I would start with one. So a software for this is Teachable. We all know Teachable, the online course software where people can, make their online course. If I were to create a course, I would probably use School. Probably, yeah. So Thinkific, and all these softwares are for course creation, and you can use Zoom for group coaching sessions. I think most people use Zoom. I personally use Google Meet. Maybe I'm going to switch to Zoom. I'm just still thinking about that. But for now, I'm really comfortable using Google Meet. But yeah, if you're using Zoom, it's a good software as well. I just don't like to pay for such services. But maybe I'll switch in the future. I've heard a lot of good things about Zoom, using Zoom. It's very, very nice to use. Very user-friendly, I guess. So an example here is create a series of on-demand video workouts and training plans that clients can purchase and follow at their own pace, right? So every client has different levels, I guess. One is more intermediate, one is a beginner, and one is more already developed, And you can give out, fitness videos on how to do certain exercises, etc. And they can just watch through on their own pace, right? Because one is already more advanced than the other person. You can offer group coaching sessions via Zoom to provide personalized feedback to multiple clients at once, right? Okay. Hope you guys understand that. Then, number 6 is choosing the wrong software. And this is really, really bad. This can F up your whole business if you choose the wrong software and you don't know how to use it. So, and this already has to do with the metric thing as well. If you're tracking metrics and you're choosing the wrong sort of like software that isn't even working with your business, that isn't integrating right, you not knowing how to use it, you don't even like to use it, it's gonna F up your business on the long term. Choose your softwares wisely. I have to say. So a mistake here is using software that doesn't fit your business needs, like I said. A fix for this is software evolution and integration. So a little system that is a part of this thing is, so assess your business requirements, right? And test various software options for functionality and integration. That's exactly what I told you guys. Just go on internet and just find softwares that work for you, and you may find it nice to use. Try to use them. Go on a free trial and see if you like it, and if not, you go to another software and you try a new software until you find the software or softwares that work for your business, that integrates right into your business. You can use G2 or Capterra to compare software options and trial versions, like I said, of tools before committing. G2 is pretty much a website or sort of like platform where you can test out different sort of softwares and you can see which one is better and which one sort of works better for you. Capterra is the same kind of idea for that, but try out different things and just see what works for you. So an example here is if you need a scheduling tool, compare options like Acuity Scheduling and Calendly. I personally use Calendly, like you can see here. Client strategy session, growth demo, apply to work one-on-one, right? But you can use Acuity Scheduling if you like that more. So just test out what you like more. Go on free trials, like I said here. So with the goal to find the one software or softwares that integrates best with your other systems and meet your scheduling needs. So yeah, try out different things. So number 7 is not having a marketing plan, which is a bad idea, not having a marketing plan. So the mistake here is you not having a structured marketing strategy to attract and retain new clients or existing clients already. So to fix this, you need a comprehensive marketing strategy, right? Sounds logic, right? So a system here is to create a detailed marketing plan that includes SEO, social media, email marketing, and content marketing. An example is, to kind of understand this whole thing more, is to develop a content calendar to plan and schedule social media posts and social media updates. Use MailChimp, for example, to set up automated email sequences to nurture leads and keep clients engaged by adding them to your email list and then just sending out free value, etc., to keep them engaged. And them hopefully eventually buying your course or whatever you're selling at the moment, your coaching. So that's really important as well. Now, number 8 is you not delegating tasks, you not outsourcing tasks, guys. Start outsourcing. If you're not delegating tasks and you're doing everything and every service delivery thing and every task that needs to happen in your business, you do that only by yourself and you don't let anyone else do that, you're not outsourcing it, then you've just created a new 9-to-5 job for yourself. You've just created a new 9-to-5 sort of bubble for yourself. You want to make sure that you get more free time to be able to travel and do other things. Whatever plans you have in life, delegate tasks. That's the whole point of it. So don't just dedicate the most important task, right? Like maybe taking coaching calls, etc., because you still want to have a sort of like personal connection with your clients. You don't just want to distance yourself fully from the business, but maybe a little. So the mistake here is trying to handle all aspects of your business on your own. Identify tasks, literally write down what tasks can be outsourced, and not having the risk of me being fully distant from the business and my clients just leaving because I'm not there anymore. So identify tasks that can be outsourced or delegated to free up time for core activities that make the most money in your business, like taking coaching calls, like, building your client relationships. and evolving those. So the softwares you can use for this whole thing is platforms like Upwork or Fiverr, right? Those freelance platforms for finding freelancers. And you may use Asana, Trello, and Notion. Choose whatever software you like for managing tasks and projects. A sort of project manager is already a good thing. If you're not using a project manager yet, just think of Notion or something and just create or download a template on project management. It will make things way easier for your team as well, because they know exactly what to do, deadlines, what not to do. Your team communication is going to be way better if you just have a sort of project manager instead of you having a blank Google Docs with just, okay, on the 8th he has to do this. No, you just have to have a nice sort of outlaying project manager. So you can use Upwork or Fiverr for finding freelancers and delegate certain tasks like certain financial tasks, CRM updating, video editing if you're owning an online personal brand, which I think you do as an online coach. I hope at least. Just delegate tasks that you think can be delegated and which won't kill your business if you delegate them. So an example here is hiring a virtual assistant to manage administrative tasks like outreach, like I said, CRM management, and use Upwork to find freelancers like graphic designers for your videos, or video editors who can edit your videos for your social media content and marketing, which frees up a lot of time because I still edit my own videos. Eventually I will, hire, at a point I will hire certain like thumbnail designers and video editors, but now I'm doing it myself and I know how much time it takes up of your day. And I could use that time and I could spend the time eventually way better in doing the core activities in my business. That makes me more money. Eventually. Not yet, but eventually. So number 9 is inconsistency, right? Your mistake here is delivering services and communicating with clients in an inconsistent manner. Sorry. The fix for this is standardize operations. So have a set process on how certain things in your business are going to have to go, certain processes. So a fix for this is developing and document standard operating procedures. They're called SOPs for all key processes, and use project management tools like I told you guys in the other step, number 8 or 7, to maintain consistency. So if you have set processes on how certain tasks, onboarding processes and outboarding and certain sales processes in your business are going to go, you and your team, so everyone knows exactly what they have to do, what steps they have to follow, what they have to do, what steps, how to do it. And there's not going to be any problems with that internally with your team, but also just within your whole business, internally and externally. So softwares you can use for this is Asana or Notion. I'm a big fan of Notion. I think you guys already know because I told you guys about that very much lately. So you can use Asana or Notion for project management and Google Docs for SOPs, standard operation procedures. So an example here is creating SOPs for onboarding new clients, including steps for initial consultations and follow-up, and use Notion to track and manage clients' progress and communication. Standard operation procedures. Make them. Just create a Google Docs. Write them down. Really simple. Nothing crazy, no crazy images and stuff. Write them down so your team knows exactly what to do and how to do them. So this here is an example of my own Google Docs, sort of like SOP that I use, so you guys know a little bit how that looks like for most people. I've made an SOP and I've put a lot of hours and work in this, but this is an SOP, a Google Docs, a simple Google Docs on my Google account, where I have written down all the steps, all the things, all the processes that I have to follow and how to follow them, and the tasks and the objectives I have to follow within my whole service delivery. I run ads for online fitness coaches, Instagram ads. I grow them organically as well. I do all those things. I improve their funnels and their sales and everything. And I've written that all down in this simple Google Docs, so that when I am confused on what to do one day and I think, okay, what did I have to do? I don't know what to do with this client. Which step am I, or what do I have to do? I can just come back to this document and see, okay, oh shit, yeah, I have to do that there, and then this step, and then, oh yeah, okay, and I'm back on track. Simply. Last but not least is number 10, which is not following up with leads, which is really, really dumb. So a mistake here is failing to convert leads into paying clients due to inconsistent follow-ups. If you're doing cold outreach or warm outreach or a certain type of outreach, so the fix for this is having a lead following up sort of system. The system for this, or the fix for this, is implementing a CRM system to manage and track lead interactions and set up automated follow-up sequences. You can use different softwares for that, and I'm going to show you guys some softwares you can use. So, HubSpot and Notion for your CRM. CRM is pretty much your whole managing your clients, your finances, your outreach, everything. Managing everything in your business. That's called your CRM. And you can use this whole CRM for lead management, right? Like I showed you guys. Client management, lead, prospect management. Active Campaign for automated email follow-ups, or there are way more sort of like softwares out there who do automated email follow-ups. I guess Lemlist is one as well. I'm not sure if that still exists. So an example here is using Notion CRM, so a custom sort of template you've created in Notion as a sort of CRM to track interactions with leads, outreach tracking with leads, and set up email sequences in Active Campaign to follow up with leads who have shown interest but haven't yet converted. Now, I'm not a fan, and this is pretty much built on the whole cold outreach sort of like scheme. I'm not really a fan of cold outreach. I don't recommend doing cold outreach. I recommend building a brand like you're watching right now, my personal brand. Give as much free value, and then eventually you getting inbound leads, inbound DMs, inbound calls. But if you really don't want to do that, and you want to do cold outreach on the side, or you just want to rely on cold outreach fully, I don't recommend that. But anyway, your choice. If you do cold outreach, I would recommend some of these softwares and systems. Just create a good sort of like outreach tracking sheet. I would recommend warm outreach way more, which is, for example, on Facebook, I do warm outreach. So I still send prospects or leads messages, but they're already warmed up. So they're more convinced on buying my service or booking a call with me because they are warmed up by my content. They are warmed up by my free training, whatever I give them for free, my YouTube videos, my long form content, and they are already warmed up. They know who I am, what I do, and they're more convinced on buying my service. If you use the solutions to these common mistakes, like I showed you guys, your business will improve. This will lead to more happy clients, and more happy clients means more money because you'll get more referrals, you'll get more happy clients, which will sign on a couple months more with your service, and more money, which you can then reinvest in your business. And you'll make more and more and more, and it compounds, and then boom. If you guys enjoyed this video, which I really hope you guys did, definitely like and subscribe. And just let me know in the comments what type of videos you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see certain videos about building a CRM, Instagram ads, whatever topic it is? Let me know in the comments, and I'm going to check those comments and see if I can make a video about that. All right, talk to you guys soon in the next video, and I'll see you guys. Bye.